Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What happened while I was sleeping shocked everyone. You have to see this. It's a shocker, one of those moments that leave you speechless and questioning everything you thought you knew. As I lay in bed, completely unaware, the events that unfolded were beyond anything I could have imagined. Let me take you through the story, step by step, because trust me, you'll want to hear every detail. The night began like any other. I had a long day and was ready to unwind. I brushed my teeth, set my alarm, and crawled into bed, pulling the blanket up to my chin. The room was quiet, the kind of serene silence that promises a peaceful night's rest. Or so I thought. Little did I know, the night was about to take an unexpected and jaw-dropping turn. Sometime around midnight, while I was deep in sleep, strange noises began to echo through the house. At first, it was subtle, a faint creak here and a soft thud there. Maybe it was just the house settling, I thought in my sleep. But the sounds grew louder, more persistent. By the time the clock struck 1 a.m., the quiet of the night had transformed into an orchestra of mysterious noises. At this point, you're probably wondering, why didn't I wake up? That's the strange part. I'm usually a light sleeper, but that night it was as if I was in an unusually deep slumber, completely oblivious to the chaos happening around me. And chaos is exactly the right word to describe what unfolded next. My surveillance camera caught everything, and when I reviewed the footage the next day, I was stunned. Around 1:30 a.m., the first truly bizarre event occurred. The living room lights, which were off when I went to bed, suddenly flickered on. Not just on, but pulsating, as if someone or something was trying to send a signal. This continued for about 5 minutes before the lights abruptly turned off again. No one was there, and the switch hadn't been touched, but that was only the beginning. Shortly after the lights went haywire, the kitchen came alive. Cabinets opened and closed on their own. The refrigerator door swung open, and a glass of water sitting on the counter spilled itself. You might think I'm exaggerating, but the footage doesn't lie. It's like my house had a mind of its own. Then came the most unsettling moment of all. At precisely 2:15 a.m., a shadowy figure appeared in the hallway. It wasn't clear enough to identify, but it was unmistakably human-like in shape. It moved slowly, almost cautiously, as if it were exploring. The figure lingered for a few minutes before vanishing into thin air. When I saw this, my heart nearly stopped. Who or what was in my house? You might be thinking, could it have been a burglar? That was my first thought, too. But nothing was stolen, and there were no signs of forced entry. Plus, the way the figure disappeared was unnatural. It's hard to describe, but it was like watching a shadow melt away. The next morning, I woke up feeling unusually groggy, as if I hadn't slept at all. My phone buzzed with notifications from my smart home system, alerting me to unusual activity throughout the night. That's when I checked the surveillance footage and discovered everything I just told you. As I pieced together the events, I couldn't help but wonder, was this a paranormal encounter, a glitch in reality, or something else entirely? I reached out to a few friends, and their reactions ranged from disbelief to pure fascination. Some suggested I call a paranormal investigator. Others thought it might be a prank. But how do you explain the shadowy figure, the lights, the moving cabinets? I decided to share the footage with an online community that specializes in unexplained phenomena. Within hours, my inbox was flooded with theories. Some said it was a classic case of a poltergeist. Others believed it might be a time loop or an alternate dimension briefly intersecting with ours. One particularly eerie theory suggested that I had been the one moving around the house, but in an out-of-body state, completely unaware of my actions. This experience has left me with more questions than answers. I've since taken extra precautions, new locks, motion sensors, even a cleansing ritual recommended by a spiritual advisor. But no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that something extraordinary happened that night, something that defies explanation. So, why am I sharing this with you? Because I need your help. Have you ever experienced anything like this? Do you have any idea what might have caused it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's try to unravel this mystery together. And if you're as intrigued as I am, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next, because this story is far from over. Stay tuned and remember, sometimes the most shocking things happen when we're least expecting them, even while we're fast asleep. Thank you for watching my video.